Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to Claremont Toastmasters. Before we begin, I'd like to point out some last-minute changes to the agenda. In place of our speaker number one, Jeff Gomez is not feeling super well tonight, so that one's going to be taken by this distinguished Toastmaster, Barbara Amato. Which means that our first evaluator is actually going to be Mr. Jared Hodges, rather than Joyce. Because he's really good at it, Jared is likely going to be playing the role of general evaluator as well.
Oh no, I signed up for general evaluator.
Fantastic. We have Toastmaster. So the theme of our meeting tonight is actually going to be words, appropriately enough. I've long been obsessed with language. Words are these intangible concepts to which we attach meaning to help us make sense of the world. And the language that we first learn when we're born shapes the filter that we use to see the world. Romantic languages are reflected in romantic cultures like Spain, France, and Italy. And in places like Germany, the culture reflects the precision, formality, and directness of the language. The words that we use help to construct the world in which we live. So here at Toastmasters, we use words to tell stories, to entertain, inform, and inspire one another. So in that vein, I'd like to share with you some non-English words which do not have direct translations. I think that as we begin to expand our vocabulary, our ability to experience the world in unique and meaningful ways also expands. The first word I'm going to share with you is a Greek word, maraki. The Greek word maraki means to do tasks with soul, creativity, and love. Like finding yourself in that elusive state of flow where everything fits into place. The word maraki is used to describe scenarios where a person has really put a part of themselves into something. It could be cooking that comes from the heart, it could be composing a piece of music that comes straight from the soul, or telling a story that expresses thoughts openly, honestly, and vulnerably. Maraki highlights the intimate connection between humans and their work. So there are three main parts to our Toastmasters Club meeting. The first part is the prepared speech session, where we have members who will be delivering speeches based on the projects from the basic or advanced communication manuals. Second part is the table topics session, where members can practice their thinking and speaking on their field skills. The third and final part is the evaluation session, where each speaker will be evaluated, and the general evaluator will evaluate the entire meeting. As Toastmaster of the Day, it is my duty to introduce those who have volunteered to assist in the running of today's meeting. I'd like to introduce our timer, Mr. Omar Brown. Our word watcher for the evening will be Toastmaster David Norton. And I will also be helped by vote counter distinguished Toastmaster Sabrina May. So tonight we have the pleasure of hearing one prepared speech. And at the end of the speech, you can fill out the comment section in front of you to give the vote counter when she is collecting those throughout the meeting. This is extremely helpful to get feedback to improve on his or her next speech. Our first speech for this evening will be presented by distinguished Toastmaster Barbara Amato. But before I introduce her, I'd like the speech evaluator to rise and please explain the objectives for the speech. Have you ever heard a child ask why, and then again why, and again why? The question is why. Think on that for a moment. Our first speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Barbara Amato, presenting her 7 to 10 minute speech titled Why. Please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Barbara Amato. Much everything that we do. I wanted to sort of expand on what she was saying. A lot of us have that fear of coming up in front of the room and messing up, right? It's really the thing that gives us the most anxiety when we stand up here. So much of that is tied to our identity. That's who we don't want to be, right? We want to be somebody that is seen as a successful person that can stand up in front of a room and be courageous. The reality is we're all human beings, and sometimes that's what it takes, a little bit of vulnerability up here to kind of get over that. And the way you can sort of get past it is to face it. So please take a couple of moments to provide comments for the speaker while I Continue expanding your vocabulary. I'm sure if you guys a couple of more words that don't have direct English translations, hopefully you guys can find some English. Our next word is querencia. The Spanish word querencia refers to a safe place to draw strength from. In the Spanish tradition of bullfighting, a querencia is the place in the ring where a bull takes its stand. Often the bull will wait a few seconds in its querencia to build up energy before its next charge. Querencia can be translated more broadly as our home or an arena where we feel fully ourselves. It's the place from which we draw inner strength, in which we know exactly who we are, and from which we speak our deepest beliefs. All right, so that does conclude our prepared speeches for the evening. All right, I'm going to give you guys a couple of more words while you guys make some more comments. I have two more for you. The first one is sisu. That's a Finnish word. The Finnish word sisu refers to a fierce determination in the face of adversity. Like standing in front of a room of people trying to speak. For Finnish people, the word determination is not enough. That's why they have the word sisu, which is a part of their national identity. It means grit, resilience, bravery, strength, and stoicism all combined together. And it originates from the Finnish word for guts or intestines. And it generally refers to an extraordinary effort and drive to overcome extreme adversity. It's the daring needed to complete a risky or even life-threatening task against the odds. Think single-handedly sailing your boat out of a storm, or making a long hike over a glacier with dwindling supplies of food and water. The term is useful as an aspirational quality of keeping on, when it would be easier to simply give up. My last word for you is koselig, which is a Swedish word. The Swedish word koselig refers to the art of finding light in the darkness. In some towns in Sweden, they only get 2 to 4 hours of daylight during the winter months. And this word is about finding ways of getting through those hard months of the year. The word can be used as a noun or a verb, which is similar to cozy in English. It may be dark outside, but you can create the light inside. Taken in abstract, the term can be used to think about how we can remain resilient when we're struggling. When things feel difficult, what inner light can we find to make them better? Now we'll begin the second part of our meeting, the table topics session. For that, I'd like to introduce you to the table topics master for the evening. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Rebecca Oakes.